The year is 2024 and our story begins in Rome, Italy. The Eternal City, home to some of the most beautiful works of art and architecture in the entire world. But today, we're not interested in the Colosseum or the Trevi Fountain. Our focus is on two souls who are about to collide in a city full of ancient ruins and golden sunsets. A young woman named Clara, a violinist trying to escape her broken past, and Daniel, a seasoned travel photographer chasing the world's fleeting beauty. One sunny afternoon, they meet in the most chaotic way imaginable. Clara, burdened by the weight of her past, finds solace in music. Her violin becomes her confidant as she pours her heart out through haunting melodies. But her gift remains hidden, unknown to the world, and now lost to her. In her grief, she seeks refuge in Rome, hoping to find peace among the city's ancient ruins. Daniel, a man who captures moments in time, sees the world through the lens of his camera. Every click of the shutter releases another prayer into the vast universe. He's in Rome to document its timeless beauty, unaware that he'll soon be capturing something much more profound. Their paths converge unexpectedly. It's a typical day for Daniel, wandering through the labyrinth in streets of Rome, searching for the perfect shot. He's captivated by the city's charm, from its weathered walls to its vibrant street performers. Suddenly, he spots an intriguing sight in the middle of a crowded piazza. A young woman struggling to keep her balance while holding a battered violin case. As he watches, the case bursts open, sending sheet music fluttering across the plaza like fallen leaves in an autumn wind. Without hesitation, Daniel jumps into action. Pushing his way through the crowd, he helps the woman gather the scattered pages. As they work side by side, their hands touch and a spark ignites between them. He notices her hesitant smile, her eyes, windows to a soul that mirrors the depth of the Roman sky, and then he hears the music, not from her violin, but from her voice as she thanks him with a melody as pure and clear as a mountain stream. This chance encounter sets the stage for a whirlwind romance against the backdrop of ancient Rome. Clara, initially hesitant and guarded, slowly opens up to Daniel. He shows her hidden alleys where time seems to stand still, whispering stories of the city's past. In these moments, the boundaries of their souls dissolve and their feelings intensify. She plays for him in abandoned churches, filling their echoing spaces with haunting melodies that speak of her pain and her passion. With each note, her music weaves a spell around them, sealing their connection. But there's a secret buried deep within Clara, the memory of a failed engagement with a man who betrayed her trust, leaving her heartbroken and disillusioned. She fears that love will only bring her pain. So she tries to keep Daniel at arm's length, afraid to let him in. Meanwhile, Daniel, too, carries a burden of his own. He hides the fact that he has a degenerative eye condition that will eventually take away his sight. The ticking clock of his fading vision weighs heavily on his heart. Afraid of losing her, he keeps this crucial part of himself a secret. As their romance deepens, so does the mystery surrounding them. Ancient Rome becomes their playground as they explore its hidden corners, deciphering cryptic messages left behind by the echoes of the past. These secrets bind them together, forging a connection that transcends the boundaries of time. They begin to sense that their destinies are intertwined, that they were meant to find each other in this city of love and loss. However, cracks appear in their fragile world. Clara, unable to bear the weight of her past, pushes Daniel away, afraid to let him in. Daniel, feeling rejected and misunderstood, retreats into himself, wrestling with the impending darkness that threatens to consume him. The secrets they've kept threaten to tear them apart, casting shadows over their love. One evening, as the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Clara receives a surprise visit from her ex-fiancé. He offers her a tempting proposal to perform in one of Europe's greatest concert halls, a chance at redemption and recognition. But the offer comes with a hidden cost. To accept, she must distance herself from Daniel, severing the ties that bind her to him. Faced with this choice, Clara's world crumbles. Torn between her love for Daniel and the allure of her musical dreams, she finds herself at a crossroads. The decision she makes will have far-reaching consequences, shaping the course of their love story. In the end, she chooses what she believes is the best path forward. Daniel, believing she's chosen her career over him, is devastated. He feels rejected and heartbroken, thinking that she doesn't understand the depth of his love for her. Unable to bear the pain of separation, he decides to leave Rome and embark on a journey to Morocco. There he plans to capture the last photos before his eyesight disappears forever. As he stands at the edge of the Sahara, the wind whipping through his hair, he feels utterly alone. The vastness of the desert mirrors the emptiness in his heart. With each click of the shutter, he bids farewell to the world, preserving the memories of a love that was never meant to be. Back in Rome, Clara realizes the gravity of her choice. The applause of the concert hall rings hollow in her ears. The adulation of the crowd means nothing to her now. Days turn into weeks, and the memory of Daniel haunts her every waking moment. She feels his absence like a physical ache in her chest. The realization of her mistake dawns on her. She understands that she chose her career over true love, sacrificing her happiness at the altar of ambition. Haunted by guilt and longing, Clara takes a plane to Morocco. She's determined to find Daniel and confess her undying love for him. When she steps off the plane, the familiar heat of the desert envelops her, but this time it's different. This time she's on a mission to reclaim the love that was stolen by the sands of time. As she journeys deeper into the heart of the Sahara, the landscape seems to mirror her own turmoil, vast and desolate, yet filled with a strange beauty. Finally, she finds him standing at the edge of a sand dune. His camera trembles in his hands, a testament to the struggle between hope and despair. He's almost completely blind now, but when he hears her voice calling his name, he turns around. For a moment, the world stands still. Their eyes meet, and all the unspoken words, all the apologies and confessions hang in the air. The wind howls around them, carrying with it the echoes of their love story. In this moment of truth, Clara confesses her undying love for Daniel. She tells him about her decision, about the life they could have built together had she followed her heart instead of her ambitions. Her words are filled with remorse and a deep understanding of the pain she has caused him. Daniel, though, surprises her with a calmness that belies the turmoil in his heart. He tells her that he knew she would come back to him. He never doubted that their love was strong enough to overcome any obstacle. He forgives her, not because he's weak, but because he loves her more than anything else in the world. As the sun sets over the horizon, casting long shadows across the dunes, they embrace. It's a goodbye, but it's also a beginning. They know that they may not have much time together, but they choose to spend it making music. Clara places her violin on the sand, and together they create a symphony of sound that echoes across the desert. Their music is filled with sorrow, regret, but also hope. It's a testament to the enduring power of love, even in the face of adversity. As the final note fades into the stillness of the desert night, Clara leans against Daniel. The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear. Even if the world fades around them, their love for each other will remain. They have found each other again, and that is all that matters in the end.